welcome you and thank you for your time, for being here today. Can you guys hear me okay? I want to hear a yes, thumbs up. If you could just type hashtag yes, I could hear you fine. I could see you fine. I'm here for you guys. I want to make sure that you guys get the best value out of it. But before we get started, I wanted to know where you guys coming from. So we'll put a chat below. We'll put a little poll just to see and to identify the people on the webinar, just to make sure that we're able to help you as much as possible. So if you just let us know where you're coming from. Are you coming from Canada, United States, Europe, Asia, Middle East, Africa, others? Let us know where you're coming from. Okay, so we've got United States. All right, thank you, Crystal, for joining in. Hi, Tiffany. Hello, Tio. Hello, Sherry. Oh, Queens, New York. Hello, Queens. Hawaii. Hello, Hawaii. Great. We've got Toronto. Hello, Toronto. Oh, we've got Bali. Hi, Bali. Hi, Tiffany. Beautiful. Australia. Okay, we've got New Zealand. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Well, this is beautiful to see so many people from all walks of life. So let's see who wins. Let's see. Oh, Puerto Rico. We've got Puerto Rico as well. So hello, Puerto Rico. Oh, we've got Shanghai. Oh, we've got Asia. Hi, hello, welcome. I actually stopped at Asia once. A great country. So let's see who's winning. How many people are on the chat? So we've got United States is winning by 75. I did spend most of my time in the United States. So yeah, 75 is winning by 75, then Canada next. So welcome everyone to the webinar. I'm very excited to see you. I wanted to get a little bit more. I wanted to get to know you guys a little bit more. So I want to know where you are right now in regards to your business or your career. All right. So we'll have another poll right now just to see, where you are. Are you an entrepreneur? Are you looking to become an entrepreneur? Or are you still working 9 to 5 when you just don't like your job anymore? Beautiful. Okay. So we got some entrepreneur. Anyone working 9 to 5? No. Okay. So right now we've got a tie. Entrepreneur, yes. So we do got people that are working from home as well. Okay, we actually got a tie. So we've got a little bit of, no, we are at, actually we're missing a few people. So just let us know. We need for more people to vote so we could tailor the webinar specifically for you guys. So the more that you could tell me about yourself, the more that I could personalize it based on your needs. All right, beautiful. All right. Beautiful. Awesome. Great. So we still have a tie. Everybody participated. So we have a tie between entrepreneur and looking to become entrepreneur. All right. So beautiful. All right. And last but not least, we've got one more poll for you guys. So if you don't mind just showing that poll. And again, that's just for us to be able to see where you are. We want to know, what is your goal? What do you want to get out of life in terms of your business? Are you looking for financial freedom? Are you looking for time freedom? Are you looking for online business opportunities? Are you currently happy with your current opportunity, your current job, right? So you could actually put all of the above as well, because that would apply, except for, currently working 9 to 5. So if that is your perfect. So financial freedom and time freedom. Beautiful. I could definitely, we need more people to participate so that we have an overall understanding as who's there right now. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I see some people that are going through some COVID challenges, which is great because this webinar is going to help you, because so many people are actually doing so well right now online during the COVID, because they are online. So if you have a brick and mortar business as well, we'll show you how to pivot your business so that you're able to help people online as well. Okay, beautiful. All right, so we've got a tie between financial freedom and time freedom. Perfect. All right, so I want to respect your time, so I want to go ahead into the presentation. If you have any questions right now, just take a pen and paper, because I'm going to share a lot of information. And the information that I'm going to share with you is things that you could start doing right away. So with the information, you could either use our services or apply these step-by-steps right away to pivot your business, or to take the next step for you to take your to have the financial freedom and the time freedom that you're looking for. All right. So I know some of you guys are probably working, so I want to respect your time. I'm actually going to start my timer as well so that, we could serve you, as they say in a New York minute. All right. Timer is on. All right. So welcome to the Lifestyle CEO, where you'll learn the 7 step to 7 figure to work from anywhere. And this is for solopreneur, service-based business, consultant, coaches, and franchise owner. Okay. So so who is this for? So this is for people that are either part-time or full-time entrepreneur. But there's a difference between being an entrepreneur and a solopreneur. A solopreneur is somebody that works by themselves, right? So they actually are working a lot. They had a dream that they wanted to open their own business, but now they're actually working 10 times more than what they had in their 9 to 5. And so they're called solopreneur. We also have recruiting coaches. So I'm a recruiting coach. I'm also a recruiting mentor. So we've got recruiting coaches on the call. We also have some mentors. We've got people that are working one-on-one, that's doing one-on-one coaching, people that are doing group coaching, mentoring, and they are making a living based on their expertise. So they're already in business and they're already making money. All right, they're already making sales. All right. So the other people that it's for, it's again, it's for solopreneur. You could be a solopreneur, but you haven't made any sales yet, but you're good at what you do. And you just need to know how can you dominate your market so that you could reach the 7 figure income. This is also for new entrepreneur. If you could work, you could be working as a consultant, an accountant, or an executive in a corporation. You may not have any business experience. However, you're ready to design your life to create a financial freedom. Who is it also for? It's for people that are looking to get out of the rat race. So yes, even solopreneur are in the rat race, right? Because if you're working so many hours, there's only so many hours throughout the day. So you are also a solopreneur, okay? Who is this for? It's also for business owner that are not business operators. So people that are working on their business, but not in the business. It's also for people that are looking to increase their fees and reduce the workload. Now, who can relate? Who's working so fast, so hard, and you're spinning your wheel, but at the end of the day, you're just spinning your wheel, right? So who is this not for? It's not for people who like the idea of having an online business. So you must be ready and have something going and be good at what you do. Okay. So it's not for people who are making excuses and complain. And it's also not for people that are in the information gathering mode and are not prepared to take action or get result. And also, it's not for people who are not serious about growing their business by under $100,000 a month or even $1 million in the next 12 months, because this is what the program is going to show you. All right, so welcome to the Lifestyle CEO Success System, where we teach you how to change your annual income into your monthly income to create a life of freedom and fulfillment. So the goal of this particular program is to teach you how to make 100K a month through an online system. Now, who would like that? Who would like to just blow some money? These are dollar bills, but if you would like to blow some money and to be able to have more than enough money to be able to have the financial freedom, I want to hear a hashtag yes in the comments. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so this is what I'm going to share with you. So I'm going to share with you the biggest mistake most entrepreneurs are making when it comes to growing their business. I'm going to show you the 7 steps that 7-figure business owners have present in their business to leverage themselves that the strugglers do not. And I'm also going to show you how to get client with predictability, on demand, down to the dollar and day. I'm also going to share with you how to increase your prices for a minimum of $2,000 to $20,000 online product, and how to get out of the one-on-one to group coaching and mentoring, and how to get paid through speaking, whether it's online or on stage. Okay, so this particular webinar is to help you to change your annual income into your monthly income. And this webinar is everything you need to know to become a lifestyle CEO, have financial freedom and fulfillment, to scale your business to 7-figure, and do this from anywhere in the world. Now, I want to create some little bit of a house rule. Okay, now I know that there's many things that are online in regards to online business, and I want to be very specific as to what this is. Okay, so if you're looking for get rich quick, you're gonna just click a button, money's gonna come. This is not the webinar for you. As you know, as entrepreneur and business owners, you've got to work, right? So things doesn't just happen. You've got to work. You got to do the work. So if you're looking for something that you just want to click a button, this will not work for you. All right. And there are some people as well that are just looking to get program, to sell program. So, you know, they identify as a fake expert. So if that's what you're looking for, this webinar is not for you. Okay. So you must be an expert in your industry. And if you do not meet those criteria, this is your time right now to leave the webinar, because now we only want to focus on people who are looking to impact people's life by being of service. All right. So is everybody with me now? So if you guys are still here, put hashtag yes and or hashtag I'm ready so that we could go on and continue the webinar. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. So can you relate? All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for your participation, by the way. All right. So can you relate? So you've been something, you could be in a business right now. So 3 to 6 months out of the year, your income is booming. And the other months, you're trying to struggle to find new ways to get clients. Or every month, you try to find a new marketing strategy to get new clients. Or you could be somebody that you know you're worth more, but you just don't know how to scale systematically. Or you could be somebody that's already making 6-figure and wondering, how can I get to my 6-figure and be like the big name in your industry? Or you could be somebody that's burning yourself out, working way too many hours, and you just don't know where the time goes. Or you could know that packaging your business with an online system is the next step for your business, but you just can't figure out how. And also, you could be somebody that's looking to scale in your business in a systematic way so that you could help more clients without the one-on-one time constraint while earning revenue and high profit margin. Or you could try to growing your business and end up with more headache because getting more clients is a big headache. So you're like, why bother, right? Or you may feel like this is a cap, you have a cap on your monthly revenue due to the lack of time, and you're just not sure how to get new clients. Can we relate with Jim Carrey? Are you one of those? Do you sometimes go, oh my God, what can I do? All right, so this is some of the solution. Okay, this is the problem solution. So you're passionate in helping others. However, you haven't figured out how technology can help you to systematize your business. I hope you guys don't do this at the office, but you know what? That has happened in the past. I've gone through my days where I actually slam my computer because enough was enough. I was way over my head. So if you feel that way, I completely understand you. All right. So now in terms of being able to scale your business or to get into any business with what's online is that you have to be able to use system. Okay. Systemization is everything. All right. So having a system allows you to work with your dream clients. It allows you to have predictability on your monthly revenue down to the dollar and day. It's simple and it's more profitable. It also allows you to create more profit with no ceiling. When you're working with people, there's a certain amount of time and energy that people can provide. However, when you have a system, there's no ceiling as to how you can scale your business. All right. Also, having a system, you could have a proven system that can generate 100K a month, and also by being able to put a proper system in your business while working from anywhere, spending time with your loved one, and travel around the world. All right. So the difference between using a human versus a system is that a system, it's like a 24/7 employee. They work like clockwork. They're satisfied. They never complain. It's like a well-oiled machine, right? Month after month, all you've got to do is fine-tune the system, and it's doing the same thing with predictability each and every single day. They don't complain. They don't ask you for, retirement. They don't ask you for pension. System is a 24/7 employee. Okay. So you could stop worrying about your client and service them on a high level, which is why you started the business in the first place. All right. So why human is not enough and why it no longer works. Now you guys don't remember, you guys probably remember Twitter Walk from the Sun, but as it says, don't be silly. I'm a fan of anything that tries to replace actual human contact. That's a funny joke, by the way, because of course we can never replace human. However, system can help us grow our business. All right. So some of the human ways that people are doing right now. So they create a website, they post daily, they engage in social media on LinkedIn, and then they get people to get them into a tripwire, which is a landing page where people have to enter their first name, last name for them to buy into their website. And then when you get with your client, you start working with them one-on-one. And then it's the same thing day in and day out. Okay. Now, what I've learned from a system is that once you have your target dream clients, and that could be anywhere between corporate, my clients are corporate, they are recruitment business owners, they're solopreneur, and I help them go from one-man show to business owners, or it could be consultant. So basically what you're doing is that you help them build their business. All right. So what I'm going to show is how I'll show you how I was able to provide this system to corporation, Fortune 100 corporation, when I worked on Wall Street, how I was able to retire twice in my 30s, and how I just came back to Canada and was able to retire my lovely mom. All right. So who am I? Who is Ruth Dorsenville? Well, this is my career path. And as you'll see, I'm a person that enjoys doing a little bit of everything, because I believe in being niche, but by being able to do many different things, you are able to relate to many people. All right. So I started off my career at the age of 7. I was walking down the street of Montreal. Somebody stopped me, asked me if I wanted to be a model. I said yes. And I did the runway fashion show. And believe it or not, I did it for quite some time. And I always won number one. Like I've always won number one on all of my runway fashion show. And it was way too easy for me. I felt that, that was my misconception, but I felt that, you know what? I'm more than just beauty. I want to be able to use my head, right? So I went to school, studied accountant, and I became a junior accountant by the age of actually 15. So I did my internship, and by the age of 16, I was running an entire office in Ottawa. And I was doing personal as well as business taxes. So knowing numbers is something that's very important. And that's something that I was very, very passionate about. But what happened is that I was working 12 hours a day because I love working. And I've realized in the summer that I was literally going to the office during the tax season, right? And I would go into the office at 8 o'clock and I wouldn't leave until 8, 9 p.m. And I remember thinking, you know what, there must be something better, right? And being in Ottawa, everybody worked for the government. So I decided to work for the government. So I did that. And as most people know, working for the government, you kind of get bored after a while, because in order for you to grow within the government, somebody literally have to die before you get a promotion. Because when you go into the government, you got a permanent position, 20 years of your life is already set up, and you have to just work for 20 years. Then your pension is taken care of, and that wasn't something that I was looking to do, right? Next next thing that I've done as well, I've also done door-to-door sales. So I've also sold newspaper. So I would go to, I was in Toronto, went to commercial businesses, sell those POS system where the Interac system. So I did that at the age of 19, got bored, decided to become an immigration consultant. I was dating a lawyer at the time, so I wanted to just test my legal background, and I did so. And I was able to go to court and help people to stay in the country. So these were people that came into the country, but they needed some help to stay because they came in out of asylum. So I would go in front of the judge and make sure that they would stay into the country. And the person that I worked, actually, I wanted to make sure that I mentioned that this lady that I worked with was illiterate. She barely knew how to write, but she was number one in what she did. Why? Because she had an amazing mentor that she worked with, and she wasn't even a lawyer. She was actually a consultant, and she used to beat all the lawyers in the courtroom because she had a great mentor to show her exactly what to do. So I came in, I learned exactly what she did, and I had a great opportunity to work with her. However, I'm a very passionate person, as you can see. I'm French, if you cannot tell from my accent. And it was too much. I was literally going home with the file of my client, and I was just way too absorbed. And I'm like, I can't do it. I'm way too emotionally involved with my clients. So I left, and that's when the opportunity, I got headhunted by someone, which is still one of my great friends, to become a recruiter. And that's been the beginning in terms of the recruiting industry. So started off recruiting at the age of 21, did that for several years. And then I actually went to Manhattan. I also managed a big bar in Manhattan with no experience. That was a great experience. And then later on, I decided to open up my recruiting and staffing company. So after all those years of experience, I had about 7 years of experience as a recruiter. I tried to leave recruitment because it's actually a 5% job. It's so much work. But I decided to give it my all, and actually started in 2009 during the Depression. That's in 2008, 2009. That's exactly when I started my business. When everybody was telling me, what are you doing? You're absolutely crazy. But I started off my first business, which was DNA medical staffing. And I used to recruit doctors and nurses in Canada and internationally. So that's when I started my business. So when it comes to COVID or the Great Depression, I'm very familiar in terms of starting a business during that time. So we did that. I had a great mentor, great coaches. As some of you guys know my stories, and I was able to open an office. I was able to find a mentor, and we merged our company together. And the company was a merging and acquisition company. So we're able to buy a few companies across North America. So that made us with over 44 locations worldwide and over 1,400 employees nationwide, right? And after that, from day one, actually, my business was virtual. So it was always online. I chose to get different offices here and there, but I could work from literally anywhere in the world. So in terms of working online, I've been doing this since 2009. Right after I've read the book, The 4-Hour Workweek, which I would suggest everybody to read that book. And ever since then, it's been a great journey. So ever since then, I've retired. I've lived in Bali for a few years, in Australia. I've traveled around Asia and New Zealand. And I'm a real estate investor, so I have investment in Asia, in Canada, as well as the US. I just literally co-founded a record music company, which is really cool. So I have young rappers in my company, which is great. Starting off right now a brand new recruitment franchise. That's something that I'm working on right now. And I was actually able to retire my mom, and now currently working on my legacy, which is to building entrepreneurship, DNA charity, which is to help young people around the world to learn how to become an entrepreneur. So this is my background, right? So when you're speaking to me, I wish I could tell you that I was a genius and I came up with all of this stuff, but I didn't. I spent a lot of money at a very young age. Since the age of 16, I had coaches. Started off with Tony Robbins, right? So I've had coaches my entire life throughout each and every single step that I'm doing. Whether it was managing a bar in Manhattan, I had a coach. Whether it was selling POS system, I had a coach. Whether it was immigration consultant, I had a coach. Each and every single thing that I've ever done, I've always, always, always had a coach. Why? Because at the age of 16, Tony Robbins, I got, a personal development cassette tape. And he said, if you want to achieve anything in life, find someone that's done what you've done and do the same thing, right? Get help, invest, coach, do something, but just find that instead of trying to figure it out, find someone that has done what you're doing and just copy them, right? So right now, I'm actually very privileged to come from literally, my parents are from Haiti, moved to Canada. I'm first generation immigrant, and to have these people that I could call a friend. I could literally, Lowell and Jemai was on my podcast the other day. She's a millionaire maker. That's what she does. To Gary Vee, I was able to spend some time with him while he did his show in Australia. So he had a specific private for business owner, and I was able to connect with Gary Vee and learn a lot of stuff from him. And Bob Proctor, as you guys know, I'm also a certified John Maxwell leadership advisor, and I'm also a certified productivity personal development. So these are the people that you're learning from, by the way. Okay, so this is Michael Bitwit from a spiritual mindset as well. It's always good to not only have the business, but to have a balanced life. Marianne Williamson, as you guys know, she's a spiritual teacher, and she also ran for the president of the United States, I believe, a few months ago or last year. Mary Morrissey, amazing life coach. Lowell Ingermeyer, and that's when I met her in New York. Barbara Bruno, she was one of my coach for my recruiting and staffing. She's a company. Bob Proctor, I've seen Bob Proctor and I've used his system since 2003. Jay Abraham is the number one when it comes to marketing. John Paul Mitchell is actually a self-made billionaire. Amazing guy, amazing story. I had a chance to invest in one of his companies. And Tony Robbins, that was me and my little cell phone taking a picture of Tony Robbins during one of his events. All right. So now, who's following me right now and wants to change your life? Okay, because you're here right now because you're looking to have a different way of living. You either want to increase your money, you want to make, as I could see from the poll, you either want to pivot your business during COVID. So what I want to ask you is, if in order to change your life, you literally have to change your life, right? So it's okay to say you want to change your life, but you literally have to change your life, okay? So now think about it. When I ask you to change your annual income into your monthly income, what did you think? Did you think, oh my God, this is never gonna happen? Like it's like algebra for me, right? So it's good to understand what is your paradigm shift. Did your brain automatically rejected the idea? Because I remember when I was 21 and Barbara Bruno, one of my coach for recruiting, she told me, I think at that time I was making $40,000 a month. And she asked me to change my $40,000 a month to $40,000. I was making $40,000 a year. And she asked me to have a goal to make $40,000 a month. I remember thinking, this lady is crazy. Okay, I have no idea what she's talking about. Let me go back to work. Okay, so that was then, but of course I paid attention and now I make, well, it's 10 times more than that. All right, so it's very important to understand what is your current paradigm, right? So paradigm is everything. And we'll understand that if you haven't had a certain way, if you're not used to making the same amount of money, you automatically will self-sabotage yourself. All right, so like the big fish, if you want to go and if you want to think big, you got to be around the big fishes. Okay, so it's very important to understand that, you know, what kind of mindset you have. Do you have a growth mindset where failure is an opportunity to grow? Or, you know, do you have a fixed mindset that failure is a limit to your ability? Okay, so if you want to have a new mindset, will create new result. Okay, are you guys with me so far? I want to hear yes, hashtag I'm ready to find out more as to how to change your annual income into your monthly income. If you guys put hashtag I'm ready, beautiful, beautiful, awesome. Okay, all right. So the old definition of success is that you're working 24/7, you're working fast, you're working, and guys, I've done this. I've worked 24 hours, even when I worked on Wall Street, right? I worked a lot of hours, but what you want to do is to make sure that you find a new way of success, okay? Where you create a work-life balance, where you get to delegate, automate, or eliminate. So most in solopreneur current lifestyle, they're running on empty battery. And the reason why I could talk about it so freely is because I was one of them. Okay. So you end up being so tired. Who can relate to that? Right? But the harsh truth that we have to understand that if we're going to do the same thing and expecting different result, that's the definition of insanity. Okay, so now it's time to think about how the 1% think, right? So Bob Proctor talks about, there's a different level of earning money, right? Most of the people in the 96% are trading money for money. Okay, so the M2 is investing money to make money, and the 1% have multiple sources of income. All right, so now we're going to show you how to get to those particular time frame. All right, so we're going to stop being a rat and we're going to start being proactive in what we do. All right, so one of the quotes that Tony Robbins said that I really love, it says, the road to someday to lead to a town called nowhere. So if you don't know where you're going in terms of your DNA success blueprint, it'll show you, lend you to a town called nowhere. All right. So now let's find out the difference between the old and the new way of consulting or scaling your business. So if you look at Amazon has Amazon, as you know, the guy is I don't know how much he's worth, $160 billion of revenue. I don't know. These are crazy numbers, right? So if you're going to learn a strategy, you want to learn from the best, right? So Amazon has a flywheel growth, all right? In order for them to grow, they need to have more sellers, okay? If they have more sellers, then they need to have more selection for the sellers to choose from, right? And then they want to work on making sure that they have a better experience. If they have a better experience, that will create more traffic, right? And we have more traffic that will create more customers. And then you go back, the circle goes back to more seller. All right. Now the difference between people that are consultant or working one-on-one or service-based is that when you have more time, you try to add more client, but you have less client attention because you have more time to add new clients. And yes, so you're adding more clients, but now you're working so much hours and you pay them less attention, which gives them worse result, which they have a bad experience, which equals to less customers. So the Amazon system platform does not work for one-on-one service, done for you service, service-based service. All right. So let's look at the numbers, right? So if you have more time, let's say maximum, if you want to have 6 hours of sleep, right? You work with 17 hours, right? So let's say you have 1 hour consultation, that's about 15 clients a day. And by the way, if you do that, you don't have a life, right? So hopefully you have time to put in the gym, or if you have a loved one, they're not going to get to see you, right? So when you have a one-on-one business, done for you service, done for you business or service based, this is your life. This is right. And that's for you to make a maximum of 300,000. Okay. So, because if you, let's say you have a pricing between $2,000 to $5,000, you're looking at 300,000 at max for this types of business. Okay. Now, There's the old model equals less money, right? Versus the new model, we have a system in place, we have more clients and more money. All right. So who wants some of that money? Let's do it. All right. So solopreneur journey. Okay. So most people, level one, they go from one-on-one done for you to generalist, right? So they'll make a maximum of 100,000. The second level is done for you consultant, right? So you've got a team and they're working with you, but you're still very involved in the client's day-to-day activity or weekly activity, but your team is getting things done for this particular client. So at most you're making $300,000 a year, right? Level three, it's you're very, very niche and you're one-on-one consultant. All right, so you're very niche, you work with expert only, but you're still doing one-on-one. So you could make about 300 to $500,000 a year, okay? But the difference between level one to level three is that you're limited by your time, okay? So now what I'm gonna share with you is how to get to the next level, okay? Level four is group coaching. So you could have one to many, right? So even 1 million people, depending on how much Zoom can interact, right? You could have many people in one platform, right? Providing the same service that you would do for the one-on-one, right? And they're still paying you the same price, right? So imagine, let's say you have a client one-on-one, they're paying you $10,000 and you're meeting them each and every single week versus having a call and everyone is paying you $10,000, but they're meeting you every single week as well, but it's all at once, right? Or the next level is to have online courses and training where you have training materials. And this could be, you could have an infinite amount of people, okay? You're still consulting, but it's not you one-on-one, it's a system, all right? So you could make 10 million plus or more when you're using that system. Okay, so the way to scale your business online is by training and providing business model, the training business model in order for you to scale your business. Okay, so the difference between the two, one-on-one, you get burnt out, and you know what? You start to fall out of love, right? Because if you're working so hard, even though you love something, when you're burnt out, you're just so sick and tired of it, and you're like, you know what? I've had it. Okay, and not just that. After a while, things becomes repeatable. You said the same thing over and over and over again. It's like, okay, all right, it's the same thing. So, you know, it's like, all right, I'm done, right? And you can't scale. And again, from a financial perspective, you make about 200,000 a year. All right. Now, from having a system, you have clients that have the same result that they have with your personal time. Your business is scalable and sellable, by the way. You're back in love with your business because you're seeing the result without having to repeat yourself. And you could easily make 1 million to 100 million, which is what I'm going to show you guys in this webinar. Okay. So you're probably wondering, how can I scale through online training business? All right. And people nowadays, they're always like, okay, all right, the online thing, I'm online now. Right. So grab a pen and paper, and this is how you get to scale your business. All right. So principle number one, if right now you currently have clients, okay, find, or you don't have clients, these are the steps to do. Okay. So find 3 clients that you've helped and find the common denominator. Okay. So look at all the action and process. Okay. So again, I'm giving you steps right now that you could actually take right away to start scaling your business if you are in business right now. Okay. That also works for brick and mortar business. Okay. So if you're in brick and mortar business, you've got to pivot online. Okay. And we'll be able to discuss further on how to help you to pivot from brick and mortar to online. Or if right now, if you're looking to have a new business, these are things that you could do. Or if you currently have a one-on-one or done for you service, this is a principle to do. So number one, find 3 clients that you can help and find out what is the common denominator. First, before we go any further, if I could have a hashtag action, I want to make sure that you're taking notes and that you understand that I want to make sure that you guys are paying focus right now. So hashtag action or hashtag focus. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. Okay, perfect. So principle number one, find three clients that you can help. Beautiful. All right. Now, principle number two, look at your clients. Okay. So what niche do you serve most? And what's your background and expertise? Right. So right now, many people, if you're on this call, you may not be on the $1 million, 100K a month. Okay. Because you haven't used these principles. Okay. So right now you could be a generalist, which is fine. Most people start in generalists. Most people start that way. So if you have a business and you're helping many different people, look at your clients, right? Or if you want to start, look at your clients and look at what niche do you serve most and what's your background and expertise. Okay. Principle number three, you want to start creating your framework. Okay. So now you could start with those three clients, right? And start recording all your meetings. Each and every single meeting, start recording them. Okay. If you have staff, ask your people in your staff to record all their emails, all the communication, because right now you're about to start a system. Okay. But you want to know what's working and what's not working. Okay. And then you're going to ask your staff to record each and every single step that they do. Okay. So you want to go from from a stranger to a client that delivers work to getting result. Principle number four, ask yourself, okay, right now I'm doing consulting, or I want to do consulting, or I want to help people, and I want to create a business. What is the time frame? Okay, so now if you go back to the three clients that you've had or that you're projecting, or if you right now after this video, after this webinar, if you want to go and find three clients and start finding out, okay, let's say an example, you're an accountant. Okay, let's say you're an accountant. Like, okay, all right, I'm an accountant. I don't know who to help. Okay, how about helping other accountants? There may be certain things that they don't know, right? Other accountants don't know how to get new clients, right? So maybe you could teach an accountant how to get clients online, right? So what you could do is go to three accountants and ask them, okay, what are your struggles right now? What do you need help on? They'll always say, I need more clients. Okay, so now you have a system, or you know in terms of how to do maybe Facebook ads or Google ads or whichever. So you have a system in place, and what you're going to do is that you're going to help them get new business. You're going to help them get new business, and you're going to record each and every single step that you've taken for them to succeed in their business. Okay, and then once you do that, you have everything recorded. If it's not you, you have your staff. Everything is recorded. So now based on that, you've got a framework. Okay, this is what I need to do for my client to get 5 clients, let's say a week or a month, right? So you've got a system because you were able to help your clients on, even if it's on pilot, you were able to help them to get new business. Okay, so now what you're going to do, you're going to create your system. You're creating a system right now. Okay, so now you're going to do your system in one day, right? So you're going to map out each week, right? So week 1, introduction. Week 2, building this, week 2, finding who day 2, finding who their niche are, day 3, find out if there's people within the look, find out the marketing that could work for this particular business in that particular location. Either way, right now you're mapping out your system. Okay, so you're gonna have week 1, your project and the action step that they need to take in order for them to have 5 or more clients in their business. Same thing for week 2. Okay, now only successful business owners can say that they have a proven rate. Right? So they're making money on a continuous basis from multiple sources, making money while they sleep, while generating cash flow all around the world. All right. So this system is going to show you exactly how to have this. All right. So now we're going to learn how to swim into money. All right. So these are the steps in order for you to get your business going. All right. So number 1, you must be an expert in one industry. Okay, this is so crucial. I want everybody to type #1. #1. If you want to make 100K a month, you have to be an expert in only, did I say only? Only one. Okay? You cannot be an expert in 2 or 3 industry. You have to be laser focused on one industry. Okay? So you have to specialize. You have to be specialized, and specialists are the highest paid. Okay, it's the same thing as to being a general practitioner doctor and being a heart surgeon, right? The general practitioner doctor goes and help everybody work so many hours and get paid less, versus a heart surgeon that goes into the surgery room, do 1 or 2 or 3 things for an hour or 2, and that's out, is making 10 times more money. So I want you to be the heart surgeon in your niche. Own it and master it. Okay. So as Bruce Lee says, and I have this on my phone, I have this everywhere. The successful warrior, sorry for my French, is the average man with laser-like focus. So what it means is that anybody could be successful. All you need to do is to be focused. Okay. And it's hard, guys, because you got to learn how to say no. Because a lot of people are going to come to you and say, oh, you do this? Can you promote me as well? It's the same thing as what you're doing. You know, if we work together, we'll be able to help each other, and you're going to be tempted, right? So you have to learn how to say no and say laser focus. Okay. So step number 2, you're going to focus on your core products and service. Okay. So you're going to focus on your core product and service and eliminate the rest. Right? So the CEO of Nike once asked Steve Jobs for advice. They were in a panel, and you know, he went up and said, okay, Steve, how can I grow my business? And Steve Jobs says, you know what? You actually have great product, but you have a lot of crap as well. Get rid of the crap, right? And that's all they did. They just focus on quality and focus on their core product and service. Okay, so you want to be focused and focus on your core product. All right, beautiful. Now you want to create, you want to package your expertise. Okay, now the online training courses and program is here to replace you, right? I'm still in the recruiting and staffing industry. I'm still helping people in the recruiting and staffing industry, except I'm no longer doing it one-on-one. I do consulting here and there because I want to, you know, maybe be face-to-face with somebody. Or sometimes when I have my initial meeting, I would go to somebody's location. I want to connect with them face-to-face. You know, that's because of a choice. But once they use my service, they'll need to go to my training program. And I'll speak with them once a week, right? And I'll go to the next, you know, I'll go to the next business, the same thing. And I'll create Facebook ads online, it's the same thing. Right? So they'll see you, but once they see you, they'll go into your online training that's going to train them, and you get to speak with them once a week. Okay? So it's here to replace you. Now, also you have step 4 that you have to know your worth. Okay? You've got to be able to price at a premium. People want to work with the best, and they want the best on their team. Okay? Step number 5, you have to know marketing, and you have to know your numbers in order for you to get constant marketing strategy. Step number 6, you want to keep it simple. People still want to connect, right? So even whether it's online and everything else, you could still connect with them and share your story. You know, tell people what you do, share with them how you can help them. You know, and they could do so by applying through a survey, connect by phone. So you could still connect with people, even though we have a system in place. All right. Beautiful. Now, number 7, you've got to invest in yourself. Okay. You got to find someone, like Tony Robbins told me many years ago, who has done what you're looking to do, living the life that you're looking to have, and invest in coaching. Okay. Now, the top 2 people that falls under the category that I want to work with are either part-time entrepreneur or full-time entrepreneur. Okay. Now, again, if you are a solopreneur, some people get into the victim mentality. you know. So they want to, they make some money sometimes, no money most of the time, or spend way too much time, you know, making little while exchanging a lot of the time for their money. Okay. But what the people that I want to work with, it's called PSI. So people have an excellent psychic source of income that is consistently growing to get the support that they need, both internally to the inner mindset and externally from the environment, support, and coaching, making more and more money and leveraging their time and money while they're loving what they're doing. Okay. My mentor, Brock Parker, always says, see yourself living in abundance and you will attract it. It works every time, with everyone, and with every person. All right. So now, who knows about the Robert Kiyosaki quadrant? So for those of you guys that don't know Robert Kiyosaki, he changed my mindset back in when I was 20, when I was actually an employee, and I wanted to change to make money. And he said, you know what, you'll never be rich being an employee because you have a job. Okay, so what I did, got a company, but I was by myself. But it's great, but now I own a job, right? So you're still by yourself, you're working so many hours, and you're not getting that many tax breaks either. So what he teaches how to become a business owner where you own a system that works for you, right? And once you have all this money, you can now become an investor in how money works for you, which is the M1 that we talked about earlier, okay? Now, let me ask you this. If your business right now were to take off, could you easily add 5 people in your company without having a negative impact? Or if something were to happen to you, would your business be able to generate profit? Or if an investor asks you to sell your business or expand to more location, do you have a system that can easily be duplicated? Or are your sales and profit consistently increasing? All right, so welcome to the Lifestyle Entrepreneur, where we have a psychic source of income. Okay, so what does it look like, right? So first, in order to think differently, you've got to change around your circle of people. If the people around you are not making $100,000 a month, then it's time for you to be around people that are making $100,000 a month, if that is your goal. Okay, so the Lifestyle CEO is about bringing your life forward and delegating, as we spoke earlier. You need to know how much money you're making or projecting as well, down to the dollar a day, so that all your marketing effort is recorded. Okay, so I was able to do it from solopreneur to having, you know, offices worldwide, to having a millionaire recruiter club that I have. I'm an advisor to many different companies, Fortune 100. I'm an investor, mentor, but the best of all was able to retire my mom. All right. So my daily habit is, you know, I put God first, health, family and friend, contribution and growth. So you want to be able to, whatever you're doing, your business, have to be able to get out of the, I'm trying to, you know, just trying to make money, to how can I grow and be of service to many people in the world. Okay. Now, these are people that are looking to do things by themselves. Okay. If you want to do this, you have the information, you could literally go and get things going. I gave you the blueprint on how to get things done. Okay. So, but it's like having a locker. When you have a locker, there's about 10,000 different code, right? So in order for you to get the code, you've got to try so many things in order for you to have just the 3 codes to open the lock, right? So you have to have the right system to generate the result that you're looking to have, okay? So you could do it the hard way. You could try to start your business, scaling your business, try it this way. Maybe let me just read a book here. Let me jump on another seminar here, or go somewhere else, right? So that's about 10,000 different combination. And I know it's funny, but it's the exact same thing that most people are doing, okay? Or if you could open it by sharing or following a system that's been proven to work, okay? So now I want to ask yourself, who wants to have a lifestyle CEO lifestyle where you get to contribute and really get out of, you know what, let's make so much money that now I'm able to open my own charity and help people all around the world. All right. So we want to get to the point where you're becoming a business owner and an investor. Okay. So again, option one, you could do it alone. You have, thousands of dollars in trials and error, and you could literally waste 5 to 10 years testing it, or you could work with me. And again, guys, I wish I could tell you that I'm a genius, but I'm not. You won't be just working with me. You'll be working with the top in the world. Okay, so I will give you access to people that are working with Tony Robbins, working with Lowell and Jeremiah's, working with Darren Hardy. That's who you'll have access to. Okay, so this is what I'm offering for limited time offer. I want to respect your time. So it is exactly 1 o'clock. So let me respect your time. So this is what you'll get. So your first week of the program, you'll get a course framework, right? So we talked to you about, you need to have a course framework, right? So the way that we're going to do this on the first week, we'll put something in place. Based on your skills and expertise, we'll be able to discuss. Of course, I'll be speaking to you before the week one. And we'll be able to see what's your expertise and where should you go who you should go after, and your price points as well. Okay. Week two, we're going to have your program ready to launch. So what's gonna happen? Okay, this is what you do when you're working with people. Okay, you're gonna have your program ready to launch. However, you're gonna sell first. You're actually gonna sell your program before your program is already created, based on the framework that we did the week before. So on week two, you're already making money, right? So if you have a system if you have a program framework based on $2,000 to $20,000, based on your expertise, on week two, we're gonna have you selling it. Because remember, the people that you're selling it to are the people that are going to help you to create the program. Many people, which is really insane, they spend hours, weeks, months creating the perfect program, later to find out that no one wants it, right? So that's like insanity. And a lot of people do it. And it's like, don't do it. Create a framework, because the people are going to tell you what they want. Right? They're going to tell you what they want in the program. The program is not for you. How do you generate money? You don't generate money by going to the ATM machine. You generate money by serving your customers, and by solving their problem. So if you're saying, guys, if you're an accountant and say, guys, I have a program where I'm actually looking to help you get more clients. Would you be interested? Right, this is what I'm going to cover: how to get your clients, how to do Facebook ads, how to leverage LinkedIn, how to do video marketing, how to do all those things, right? This is the price, right? So what you do is that you market your product, they buy it, and then they will tell you what to do. So on week two, you're already making money. Week three, we will create a new version of your program, because now you've actually spoken to those people. They told you what they're looking for. So now you have your program up and running, and now you also already have a system that you could actually start marketing it as well. So now you could actually have a Facebook campaign going out and adding more people into your program, because you already have week two covered, or week 1 and 2 covered. And the system is all in a platform, and it's all online. Okay, which we will provide you with all of the platform, the course itself, the templates, and everything. Okay. Week 4, we're going to show you a marketing strategy and how to fine tune your funnel to increase repeatable sale. Week 5, I'm going to give you a $1 million funnel. This particular funnel makes $300,000 a month. Okay. Now, this funnels, you got to understand, in order for it to be at that rate, there were so many years of trial and error for it to work. And now that we have it working, we've got all the emails that you need to send, the funnels that you need to have, all of the upsell, downsell, everything. We're actually going to hand deliver it to you into your system. All you've got to do is change the front, change the word, but it will give you the exact same system that's creating $300,000 a month. And that's on week 5. Week 6, we'll talk about sales and advertisement. Week 7, we'll start to develop an 8-figure mindset, because first, right now, many people are like, I have no idea how to make $100K a month. But during that time, by week 7, you're going to see some result, and it's time to grow. It's time to grow. Now that you see that you could have possible result and you're making money, we're going to take that money and invest it back into your business and see how can we get an 8-figure business now. Now that we got a 7-figure, how can we get an 8-figure business? Okay, and that's on week 7 on the program. Week 8, now it's time to leverage yourself. You have a proven system. Now you're going to have to hire people. Okay, so we'll show you exactly who to hire, full-time, consultant, commission, not commission. We'll show you how to hire your A-player team, okay? Week 9, we'll show you how to build your 7-figure premium course. So now your course is done, completed, and we'll have different version. And by week 9, it's gonna be beautiful A-class training course, okay? So this is what we're offering you. Is that excited or what? Are you ready? If you're ready, put a hashtag ready. If you want to hear some more. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. So welcome to the 9 weeks Lifestyle CEO program course. All right. So we'll show you how to create an online course priced at $2,000 and more. Okay. We'll show you a sales blueprint. Okay. Now the sales blueprint, remember we showed you how to know your number? If you want to make $100,000 a month, we're actually going to show you, we're going to have an Excel spreadsheet. We're going to look at your business. We're going to look at the price point. We're going to look at the payment plan sales. We're going to look at the people, if you have a webinar, how many people have registered, how many have attended, how many ad spend. Like each and every single week, we're going to look at your numbers to ensure that if this is your goal, $100K a month, we're going to help you to achieve your goal. Okay. Now, we're also going to give you, as I mentioned, the 300,000 proven automated funnel system, the exact same funnel and all the emails that's currently working right now, that's making $300K a month. Okay. We're also going to show you the multi-million marketing secret. Now, guys, now that I showed you how to create an online course, if somebody were to ask you, can you speak at my event? Now, guess what? You've got a program. You've got a system. So if somebody asks you to go, to speak at an event, whether it's 100, 10,000 people, even if they don't pay you to speak at their event, say yes, okay? Because all you got to do is ask the person, you know what? I could come in, you could pay me, not pay me, but of course you want to get paid. If not, that's okay, because you make more money with your system than actually speaking on stage. Because even Donald Trump is actually the highest paid right now, which is $1 million per hour. That's how much Donald Trump makes right now. But however, Russell Brunson, which is a master in system, made $1.9 million in 90 minutes, not through speaking, by having a system. Because all he did was come in, let's say you're an accountant. You say, you know what, this is what I do. I'm able to help accountants to do this, that. All you've got to do is go to my website. So what happened when they go into your website? They go to your website and they have your program. Are they speaking to you? No, you're not exchanging your time anymore, right? You're not exchanging your time. They're going to your funnel. They're going to your system. They're buying. And honestly, you don't have to be there. You literally don't have to be there until they actually purchase it. And that's when you meet them once a week. Okay. And honestly, guys, you can even start right now, go to a library. After this course, I have to go to a library. You have a course, go to a charter of accountant. So start doing speaking engagement and you'll see money fly. All right. And you could also, of course, market it in Facebook and LinkedIn and all the other platforms. Okay. All right. So, we're also going to show you how to recruit like a millionaire recruiter. So as you know, being in the recruiting and staffing industry, that's something that I've done for 18 years now, actually. I never thought I would say 18 years, but yeah, that's how young I am. So we'll show you how to recruit like a recruiter. People pay us in the recruiting industry 20% to 30% of somebody's first year salary. So we make $20,000 to $50,000 for each placement. People pay us for our expertise. Okay, so I'm going to share with you exactly how to hire your A player team so that you're able to get A players to work with your organization. So I'll show you how to be a headhunter, a recruiter for your own business. Okay, we'll show you who to hire, whether it's a freelancer or full-time person, when to hire them, how to hire them, and for how much. Now, right now, if you guys are ready to get signing right away, by the way, give me a hashtag ready if you feel like this was a value and that you're ready to take the step right now, because I've got some bonus for you guys. All right. So the program provides you everything that I gave you, everything that I've shared with you. But for bonus, if you sign up with today only, I'm going to provide you with a lifetime access to the mastermind. Okay. Mastermind is something that each and every single month, right, where you'll have access not only to myself, but also the top 0.01% people in the world. We're talking people that are working very closely with Tony Robbins, people that are working very closely with Lowell and Jeremiah, right? People that are working very closely with Darren Hardy, right? People that are working very, very closely, and they'll show you with Russell Brunson. Okay, we'll give you access. They'll come, they'll speak to you, and we'll have a laser focus. And it's not going to be like this. You're going to be able to unmute yourself, interact, ask your question, show your business, and these leaders are going to come and be able to share with you exactly how to change your business so that you could get to the level that you want to get to. And again, the level that we want you to get to is not 7-figure, but it's 8-figure. All right. Also, if you sign up today, I'll give you a lifetime access to laser focused mentorship with myself, and that's twice a week, right? So once of the week, we'll talk about leadership. I'm a certified leader from John Maxwell, which is the #1 as per Inc. magazine in the world. So you'll be able to, because now that you become a boss, right? You have people under your team. You need to be able to you need to be able to raise your leadership skill, okay? Because your business won't grow if your leadership doesn't grow, okay? There's no business in the industry of the world that has surpassed the executive, the CEO. So if your leadership is 5 out of 10, your business can only be 5 out of 10. But if you grow your leadership skills to 10 out of 10, then your business could grow 10 out of 10 as well. All right. So I'll share some of that with you. And I'm also going to have laser focus calls each and every single week, 2 calls a week. And we're going to look at your business. And my goal is to create 100K a month millionaire. That's my goal. That's exactly what I'm looking for right now. Okay. And I'm going to personally mentor you for you to get there. All right. And if you sign up today only, okay, today only, I'm going to provide you with the 7-figure daily accountability system. As you know, it's all about being accountable. It's easy to get pumped up. We're very excited. However, the next day, you know what? You got to take out the trash. Your husband or your wife is asking you to do certain things. Next thing you know, you're everywhere, but you're not focused on your business. So you're going to have daily accountability system. So we'll partner you so that each and every single morning, you know exactly what you're doing. You're sharing it with this person. And this person is also a 7-figure member. Okay, because you could do accountability with other people, but if they're not at your level, then how can you grow, right? So we'll make sure that you're with somebody that's making 7-figure, on their way to making 7-figure on this program, and you guys are at the same level. All right, and also, this is something that I'm actually going to share with you guys. I'm actually, because I have time in my hand, I'm semi-retired, I'm going to open a brand new program. Okay, and I'm going to start with you guys. I'm going to start so the program starts in August. I'm going to start the exact same program. And I'm going to show you guys my account from day one, which is 0. And each and every single month, I'm going to open my account for you to see all the sales that I've made, for you to see my 100K a month process. Okay. So this is something that I'm very transparent, right? So each and every single month, I'm going to log into my account. I'm going to show you all my sales. I'm going to show you the exact same step that I did for you, that I'm showing you guys, that has worked for my business. So you'll be able to see it. And honestly, guys, this is great to be able to see it, because a lot of people may think, you know what, it works for you, but it won't work for me. I'm actually going to start something brand new, just because, of course, it's great. Why not have more money, right? And I'm actually going to do something with you guys to be able to be very transparent and give you guys access to my Stripe account for you to see all the sales that are taking place on a monthly basis. All right. So now this is what you're getting, right? You're getting the 9-week lifestyle CEO program creation. That's valued at $5,000. You've got the sales blueprint, where we have your numbers day by day down to the dollar to help you to make 100K a month, right? That's valued at $2,000. We've got the 300,000 proven funnel and email sequence automate that we're actually going to give you. Okay, this is gonna go into your system. You're gonna have it. It's yours. Okay, and of course, we're gonna help you to personalize it. We'll share with you how to get booked on stage, how to get booked online through webinar. Right now during the COVID, you could actually go online through webinar, through Summit, and to be able to sell your online program. Because remember, you have a program now. You're no longer selling your time one-on-one. You've got a program to back it up. All you need is different marketing secrets to be able to sell your program. We're gonna show you how to build your A-player team, and recruit like a recruiter. Build your team like a millionaire recruiter. All right. So so take advantage of my 18 years of experience. All right. And that the value for that is $20,000, but that's the bare minimum, right? Because I usually do retain. So retain fee, the people usually pay me $50K per placement. Okay. So I'll show you exactly what I do for those people, for those people that pays me, right? I'm also going to give you access to the exclusive mastermind, which is a value of $600. I'm also going to give you the exclusive mentorship, so you'll have access to people each and every single month, and the value there is priceless. And again, these are the people that are not the top 1%, but the top 0.01%. So you want to be around those people. If you want to grow, you want to be around those people. All right. I'm also going to share with you the daily accountability, the 7-figure system, in order for you to have daily accountability every single day, every single morning. And I'm also going to give you access to my 7-month process for you to see my particular program. And I'll give you the backstage access to be able to see my day-to-day, my sales, and how I'm able to make 100K plus a month. Okay. So that's a total value of $60,979. Okay. So now this is for people that are looking to make 100K a month. Okay. So if you're looking to make 100K a month, put hashtag I'm ready to talk. All right. I want to see some hashtag I'm ready to talk. Okay. Because what I'm going to do right now, I will personally review your application. Okay, so I'm not going to sell you right now. That's not what I'm looking to do, because what we're looking for is people that are serious, right? If I see that you're not looking to make 100K or you're not looking to grow your business, sorry, we're not looking to work with anybody. Okay, so you're going to have to go through an application, and based on the application, we'll see where you're at and if you are able to be part of this particular mastermind. Okay, so I'm taking application for the next 5 days. And we're going to have a 30 to 45-minute strategy call. Okay. And during the strategy call, we're actually going to look at your business, and I'm going to map out exactly where you are. All right. So if you get anything out of the webinar, even with the 45-minute call, I'll be able to see, based on your business, you could do this, that, and that. And if I can help you, sure. If I cannot help you, I'll let you know. Okay. But even the 45-minute strategy session, I'll be able to help you in your business. Okay. So again, so this is for people that have an expertise that you just don't know how to package it, right? So consultant, I'm a recruiting consultant, I'm a leadership consultant, I'm a lifestyle CEO, I work and travel anywhere around the world. So are you. You have an expertise. You could be a consultant. You may not call yourself a consultant, but you have an expertise that you're not really sure how to package. Okay. You could be in a service business, one-on-one business, done for you business. Okay. So we want to be able to help people and to work with people who truly love to help people and want to create a legacy company. All right. So what we're looking for is for win-win, right? And again, this webinar, I mean, this call is tailored. It's you and me. It's going to be one-on-one, and I'll show you the fastest way to be able to scale your business. Okay. So again, this won't be long. This is my first time going online because the way that I usually help people when they call me. When I was in Bali, they would call me and say, can you help me with my business? And I would just do it. I've done it for corporation, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. Like I've done for many corporations for many, many years. And I've also done it for people. One person, she was a nurse. And she's like, she called me, I want to create a program. I'm like, okay, so this is what you do. So she created a program where she helped people to heal themselves, right? She was a nurse, but she had a different talent. She's like, you know what? I believe in what I'm doing, but I also know ways that you could heal yourself naturally, right? So it doesn't matter what you do. You could always package your business. You just need to know what you're good at. Right? There was one person, she was actually a mom, a stay-at-home mom, right? And she was able to be in a business, in a relationship for the last 40 years. So she wrote many books about how to be in a business, how to be in a relationship, how to make a marriage work. However, she wasn't able to scale her business because she kept doing one-on-one coaching. So I was able to help her to package her business and help people create marriages that they will last. So it doesn't matter what you do, you are able to help somebody. All right. So right now, we have her on the link, the link to apply. So click on the application. So now there's few people on the webinar. Okay. So right now, for people that are applying today only, you will have access to the mastermind. You will have access to the expert. You will have access to backstage for you to be able to see my particular platform and how I get things done. So you'll be able to have access to this if you sign up today only. Okay. So if you click on the link that you have right now, so click right away because I'm only taking application for the next 5 days.